Our love life feels chaotic when anxious energy repels peace. Rushed decisions attract drama, and inner restlessness blocks heart centered connection. But calming our energy creates a quiet magnetic field that draws soul aligned love naturally. Peace is something that we shouldn't be looking for. Peace is already there within us. It's just a matter of choosing peace by changing your energy completely. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. This video today dives deeply into the key energy patterns blocking love with clear signs you are stuck and gentle solutions through heart centered calming. When your energy settles into peace instead of panic, love flows towards you effortlessly. Let's explore how calming your inner world welcomes the right connections. This is Sunny, and welcome to my podcast today. And I talk about life transformations with the power of unconditional self love. Anxious attachment panic is one of the key signs that you're attracting unfulfilling relationships in your life. You overanalyze things, you spiral when plans change last minute, you feel empty without constant reassurance. You keep testing your relationships or your partner with drama or some kind of toxicity, and relationship fears dominate your thoughts daily. Anxious energy creates a frantic vibration that repels stable love while attracting fellow chaos. Your soul craves peace but ends up manifesting pressure. So, anxiety comes from fears, and to calm your anxiety, we need to start doing some kind of mindfulness or meditation, right? And in situations like when we get triggered by people, right? If they comment on us or they try to disrespect us, right? We need to take a step back and take a deep breath during that time in order to avoid any triggers there. And then either you give your response, or it's not really necessary that you have to respond to that person. Not only that, the mindfulness of the meditation that I did in my life was entirely based on ancient Hindu meditation called as dhyana, wherein I sit calmly with myself in a very comfortable position. You don't have to keep your back straight or anything like that. So just sit and just focus towards your forehead and avoid any kind of background noise or anything of that sort, no music or nothing of that sort, and sit with yourself silently. Start doing that for 5 minutes every day and keep increasing the time duration as well, because then you will start feeling that those anxieties, those fears have started coming down. And in case if you're fearful about certain things, let's say, you're fearful about being in public, or you're fearful about talking to someone, or you feel a little bit inconfident about yourself, start writing them. And then keep yourself calm and cool during those kind of situations, and keep doing your meditation practices. And then slowly you will realize and you will notice that your energy has calmed down so easily. And well, it takes a lot of time though, but this is a continuous practice that we need to keep doing, and your perspective towards life will completely change after that. And then you will start putting a lot of love to yourself, which is already there. It's just a matter of you finding it, right? You recognizing it within yourself. So if people are not doing meditation, they are missing a lot in terms of what they're supposed to do, or what their true power is in this world. So what childhood moment or what societal belief system taught you love must be chased or lost? Calmed energy becomes love's homing beacon. Your heart glows steady, drawing matches instead of games. Whatever we crave for, is our superpower. Let's say we are craving for money. That's going to become our superpower later. If you're craving for love, that's going to become your superpower for yourself. So when the too late become your greatest relationship sphere, calm energy trusts love's perfect rhythm. Your relaxed heart welcomes connection that unfold naturally. Emotional overavailability is something that we should be very careful about, because past relationships, they haunt our current, relationship-based situations. And We end up oversharing trauma early, and we do not analyze the other person, and we do not, ask the other person certain questions which are really important for you in your life. And because of the lack of confidence or the lack of courage to ask those questions to yourself, you're not able to do the same with other people as well. So you start expecting instant deep bonds, and then you feel betrayed by normal boundaries. And it used to happen with me, like, as well, because I was able to attract right relationships. And after that, that initial burst of, interactions with that person, then I used to get so emotional, right? Because my energies were all over the place. And then I used to feel like betrayed, and then people used to start taking advantage of me. And that would happen with everyone in case we are trying to be over available to people. Because, it's important for us to understand that we should not carry anybody's emotions as our responsibility. A Vietnamese monk, Thich Nhat Hanh, taught to be beautiful means to be yourself. You don't need to be accepted by others. Emotional flooding overwhelms new connections before trust exists, scaring away healthy people while confirming your abandonment fears. So we should start practicing again, emotional check-ins. Keep asking yourself those questions, not in terms of what other people are thinking about, because other people, they will keep thinking something or the other which will impact you. So we shouldn't be worrying about what they think about you, but we should be more worried about what is the right thing for us to do. And if you meditate and then you ask those questions in solitude to yourself, then you will start seeing that shift within yourself. And then you have to rate your nervous system as well from 1 to 10, right? You will feel like, okay, are you getting fearful of certain things? Or are you getting anxious of certain things? Or is your nervous system feeling a little calmed down, And meditation is the best way to calm your nervous system all the time, because it helps you stay grounded. Share your surface, joys first, and not to go into the deep things, when you start a conversation with somebody. And then you set pause and try to listen to the other person as well at the same time. Because if you know how to calm your energy, the best thing that's going to happen is you will be able to read the other energies as well around you. So take a pause whenever you have to respond. And do not get triggered or anything of that sort. In case if you feel like disrespected, the best way to do and to not to attract that disrespect ever in your life is to leave that table, leave that group of people. You have to build that emotional muscle through solo processing first, right? And then you calm your presence, which starts creating safety around you. Okay. So when did your heart learn to flood before feeling safe? Calmed emotions create relational breathing. Your steady heart welcomes gradual and genuine depth. People pleasing is something that repels the right relationships from your life, or repels the love of your life that you're looking for, because you keep changing your personality, you agree to certain plans you hate, you keep hiding your own opinions to avoid any conflict, you keep accepting disrespect, you overgive early, and then you keep apologizing for normal boundaries, and feel relieved when they like the perfect version of you. People pleasing energy attracts takers, not givers, who love your mask, not your soul. And then they leave you exhausted, resentful, and, still in those kind of relationships which are not meant for you. And then you keep attracting those kind of unfulfilling relationships in your life. So we should start practicing authenticity one step at a time, right? You should reveal one real opinion, in any kind of situation, right? In any kind of relationship that you have, and start saying no to a request, that people are looking for from you. You don't have to be, arrogant, or you don't have to be hating those kind of people, but you just need to have those healthy boundaries. To start keeping those healthy boundaries there, and to calm your energy. Again, I emphasize on meditation all the time, because then it helps you to be grounded, right? And your energy, your anxiety, that kind of fear that you have, it starts calming down. So cultivate solo confidence, let's say start looking yourself in a mirror, right? And start loving yourself. Show a lot of compassion and kindness to yourself as well at the same time. And those external validation will then start losing its grip, right? You do not require anybody's validation. And if people are looking for validation, okay, that means that they are insecure from inside, right? Unfortunately, that's the truth. So your calm truth after, calming your emotions down or your fears down, start filtering people, in a normal way, in a natural way, and then you start leaving those kind of relationships which are not meant for you. So who first taught you love requires performance? Calmed authenticity magnetizes soul recognition. Your steady energy welcomes love that sees you truly. How would we know if our spiritual energy is overwhelmed? We keep looking into those astrological signs. We, try to overanalyze every situation. We procrastinate a lot about certain things. And we, start watching those kind of, I would say, those wasted videos I'm talking about tarot cards. They're doing their job, right? Whosoever kind of like makes those kind of videos. But I think those kind of things is really blocking your spiritual growth there and then, because then we are always thinking about when is my time going to change, when is this going to happen, when is that going to happen, and then we get stuck there, right? Instead of that, keep moving forward, keep growing, keep asking yourself questions, right, all the time, because Eckhart Tolle reminds us that realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. So spiritual overwhelm turns sacred guidance into anxious overanalysis, and thus blocking your grounded human connection your soul actually craves for. So ground daily, go for a long walk, go for some kind of hiking, go to the gym, or probably do a little bit of meditation. Meditation is really required. Do yoga, whatever you feel happy with. Start doing that. Let's say I do cooking, right? Okay. And I go to the gym, right? Or probably I will just like to go and, watch certain YouTube videos, which are really good for me to help me and to grow my channel, right? And then all those kind of things will eventually help me to get where I want to get in my life, or where I'm supposed to get, right? So start practicing all those kind of things, and let's avoid watching all those astrological things and those tarot cards, or those people are doing their job. I have no hatredness or nothing to say about them, what they're doing, right? Everybody has got some of the other thing to do, but those things will keep you stuck energetically, because then you will keep thinking, right, why are the things not shifting in your reality, right? So when did spiritual seeking become love avoidance for you? That is a question that you should be asking yourself, because calm spiritual energy welcomes earthly love. Your grounded soul attracts divine human partnership. Ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius said, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones, but calm energy moves hearts." Calming your energy transforms frantic pursuit into magnetic peace. From anxious chasing to calm attracting. From people pleasing to authentic presence. From overwhelm to grounded trust. Your quiet heart doesn't chase love, it welcomes it home. Calm your energy today. The right love arrives tomorrow, because what you are is what you're gonna get. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. The links are there in the description column below. Also, I'm starting free counseling session with people, which comes with my wisdom of meditation that complemented me on this journey of unconditional self-love. So the link for the calendar is there in the description column below, and whenever you book an appointment with me, get a notification on the email, and that's how I can get in touch with you. The only purpose of me doing this is to help people understand their own soul correction so that they could transform their lives and they can calm themselves energetically to become the most authentic version of themselves. This is Sunny, signing off.